episode 11, season 2 of Edmonton Cricket TV. I'm your host, Mick Ozzie. Well, it was a fantastic weekend out and about, filming live at the E&DCL Finals. I went to all of the 40 over finals except for Division 3. So it started Friday night and I went to the T20 Division 8 finals, the juniors, and that was great. And then I went to Division 1, Division 2, Division 4, Division 5 and Division 6 of the 40 over finals. So you can check out lots of action, the replays of my live broadcasts and some of the trophy presentations on our Facebook, Edmonton Cricket TV. And thanks to the people that sent me some of the trophy presentations because I couldn't be everywhere. Unfortunately, I did not get to the Division 3 final. I will be bringing some highlights and also running through all the winners of the 40 over and the 50 over competition and the 20 over competitions in episode 12. So let's now go to a new segment. Well, my mate in Calgary from Pakistan, he'd say to me, Mick, your videos, they're very, very funny. I say, what are you talking about? It's very. So I laughed at the way he said very. He would say very, very funny. So this is a new segment, some very, very interesting and funny plays from the 2024 season. Let's start with episode 1. It was Royal Bengal B out there at Castle Downs versus Bajwa 11A. And these two guys trying to field the ball was fantastic. Check out this. And I love the determination. I am not ripping into these two guys. That's heading towards the final soon. As he comes in again. Another nice shot off his pads. For a single, are they coming back for 2? Oh, the fielders have gone ass up over each other. That's some comedy. Yeah, they're both keen to get the field, throw the ball back, and they went ass up. That'll be good. There's some sports comedy on Edmonton Cricket TV for you. Love it. Oh, that was so funny. And those two guys, like I said, I'm not ripping into you. The determination was unbelievable. So maybe just be aware of each other next time. And one of you guys pull back at the last minute, let the other guy field the ball and then hopefully get a run out. Let's go to our second very, very interesting cricket play of the 2024 season. Well, my buddy Shahi, he was fired up, wasn't he? They were playing against Gujarat in episode 9 and unfortunately he dropped a catch. Then he caught a catch, but he was so fired up. This is great. Now, I'm not dissing the batsman at all because anyone that goes out there in pads, helmet, a box, maybe a shoulder pad, a hip pad, and face possibly the fastest bowler in Canada, if not one of the fastest bowlers, I admire anyone for getting out there, but this is amazing how fired up Shahi was. So big game here. Oh, he's bounced him. He ducked under that. That's a fine effort on this pitch that often keeps low. I think that's the first time I've seen a bouncer here because it does keep low and he ducked underneath that. He's not happy. Was that given a no ball? I'm not sure. Ish was then talking to the square leg umpire. I wish I could have heard what he said because he's a star and he's fired up now. Oh, I'd love to see a wicket here. Oh, he's walked off. That was fantastic. Did you see that? And he got him. Oh, that's great action here. He's fired up, eh? Ish is fired up. That was fantastic. Wow. Man, it gets fiery out there, doesn't it? It really does. This top level is fantastic cricket, especially the good teams. So this is Ish again. Good to see the fellow. Oh, sorry. The whole crowd would have heard me going, what the F was that? He nearly got clean bowl without offering a shot. What the hell? Ish has got him a bit confused here. He stepped away from it, wondering where the hell Ish was going to bowl, and he nearly clean bowled him. That might make the bloopers segment, that one. Oh, and that's a good delivery too. That was close to being bowled, close to getting an edge. I think Ish is extra fired up after dropping that catch, but he did recover, catching the guy not long after. But he's mad, you can tell. He's fired up. So a great battle going on here between Ish Stoney and the batter for Gujarat. Oh, he got him again. He didn't know anything about that. So great bowling by the Canadian bowler here. Even on a slower pitch, he's got him stuffed this over. Yeah, Ish did say to me, he says, Mick, you come down to Millwoods and watch me bowl. I can let him rip down there on the pitch they have there instead of this bit of a deadish pitch that's good for spinners here at Victoria Park. Let's see how he goes this time. Oh, he's got, see how he goes. He freaking clean bowled him, middle stump out of the ground by an absolute mile. Wow, what an over this is. Oh man, I'm so excited. The big fella, the Canadian bowler who I interviewed earlier on, has fired up and has had a magnificent last 2 overs. Wow. Oh, it was fantastic. Ellie was angry, wasn't he, eh? Bit like Arham Gulani, my buddy. He got out for a duck a few weeks ago, then he went and took 7 wickets, I think, in about 7 balls or something like that. So it just shows mental. If you're angry and fired up, you really can achieve a lot. Let's go to our third very, very interesting play of the season. Well, it comes from the Alberta Cricket Association Cricket Champions Open T20 $100,000 event recently, and it was out there at St. Albert. Now, it was the Royal, here we go, it was the Royal Punjab sports team batting versus the Brampton Raiders, and the bowler from the Canadian team, Cullen Sanna, well, he hit the guy in the helmet. Check this out. Need a 4. Oh, it's another good bowl. Oh, they're in big trouble now. So the Brampton Raiders are in the best position here. And what was that? The wicket keeper was checking his eyes. Did it hit him in the helmet? What do we have here? Do we have a referee? Do we have a doctor? Not sure. Looks like we might have to check the batsman, seeing he got hit in the head. I think that's what it is. Patting the bat, not much of a check there. They're not sure what's going on there. I absolutely loved what the umpire did there. I'm not dissing the umpire at all. I thought it was great with all the overkill with concussions. Sure, concussions can be serious, but it's a bit of an overkill and a bit of a money grab in some of these professional sports lawsuits, aka the AFL, the Australian Football League, and the NFL. Well, I loved it that the wicketkeeper said, hey, he got hit in the head, so he had to go and get checked out by the umpire. He walked up to the umpire and he said, yeah, I'm good, walked away. That was great. So I'm not dissing the ref. I'm saying that's great. He had a helmet on. So that I thought was pretty funny and well done to the players and the umpire. Now, my fourth very, very funny, interesting cricket plays. Well, I rolled up and I promised Arham Gulani that I would film the juniors and also the women's team in the Division 8. So I rolled up. It was the Phantoms versus the Kings, and Arham Gulani is the captain of the Phantoms. And there was this little fella bowling. I thought, oh, they must be short of players. He was probably, a lot smaller than all the 15 to 18-year-old lads. I thought, oh, they must be short. Well, I am the idiot, because young Ursel Gulani, he was fantastic bowler. Check this out. I am the fool for assuming that they were short and the little fella filled in for the team. The young fella Ursel took 4 wickets. When India beat them, comes in. He's bowled him. Look at him happy. Here he is. Here we go. He's so happy now. He's got his 3rd wicket. He can bowl, this fella. He's very accurate, isn't he? He's happy as anything. 3 wickets now. He's going to be in the running for the man of the match. Here he comes. Very accurate. Oh, that's close. It's got to be close. Is he giving him? Did he give him? He got him. I was going to say that was very close. He's got his fourth wicket, the young fella. Wow. Well done to Ursul Galani, the little fella. And you can see an interview I did with him and Aham as well. Had a chat to him Friday night. He's a great little fella and great promising cricketer, Ursul Galani. Loved it. It was a highlight of the year to see that little fella bowling. He was fantastic. Let's now go to an interview I did recently with Warren Campbell of Millwoods, Punjab A. He is from the West Indies and he's one of the top bowlers here in the Elite Division, a spinner, and really enjoyed this interview. Welcome to Edmonton Cricket TV here with Warren Campbell, a very good spin bowler for Millwoods Punjab A. Mate, how long have you been playing cricket here in Edmonton?
Well, I've been playing for 2 years and a half maybe, because I played like 100k tournaments, but this is my first time playing league cricket here. So I'm playing the Elite Division 50 overs and T20 right now with Millwoods Punjab.
Now, part of the reason for that is because you work in Fort McMurray and you travel down, is that right?
Yeah, I came here like May 2022, so I attend Keanu College in Fort McMurray and I graduated in May of this year. So I wanted to play some high-level cricket because the league in Fort Mac, it's not as high as here in Edmonton. So Millwoods Punjab draft me in to come and play with them, so I'm here.
Well, you're one of the star bowlers in the Elite Division. Now, you've recently and also last year played in the big $100,000 Champions Cricket T20 Open. Last year you came runners-up. Tell me about that.
Well, it was a very good experience, first time playing with the guys here, and we did pretty well. We won 6 out of 7 games. We only lost the final, which I got injured in the final too, so I didn't bowl my full quota of overs, and that may impacted my team. So that's it. This year we didn't do as well. We got knocked out early, but we'll come again definitely because it's a good group of guys, good management team. So we'll definitely come back stronger next year.
And that's Yusuf Huck's team, right?
Yeah, Yusuf is the captain, very good captain. I like playing under his captaincy. Yeah.
Well, he's an excellent batter. Now, you were telling me you also play at times for the Brampton Royals. Tell me about that.
Yeah, Brampton Royals is my second team basically in Canada. I play tournaments for them whenever Millwood's not playing. So any tournaments Millwood's not playing, Brampton guys always reach out to me. So it's basically my second team. I play with them in KT20 and Index Top Cup in Brampton, Ontario.
And they're the ones that beat you last year, so that must have been some good rivalry.
Yeah, they are the one that beat me last year in the final of the 100k. Funny thing is, like 2 weeks before the 100k final, we lost the final in KT, and then they beat me in the final of the 100k. But such is life. They went to the final this year and they lost, sadly. But Brampton is a good team, yeah.
Yeah, that White Rock Warriors was a fantastic team. Now, you also play for Yusuf's team out there in Vancouver, the big tournament. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I played under Yusuf's captaincy in BC Bash. That's a big bash tournament in Vancouver, BC. And last year, well, I didn't play with them last year in BC, but they went to the final, and this year we went to the quarterfinals. So it was a very good experience. I picked up like 8 wickets in 4 games, so it was very good for me. Yeah.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Now, you grew up in Jamaica and went to university down there. Tell me about some of the cricket you played in the West Indies.
Cricket in the West Indies, in the Caribbean per se, is always fun. I went to the Micah University College where I completed a bachelor's in education with specialization in physical education. It was a great experience. I went to like CCC trials and I did pretty well. That's like CCC is a team in the first class division in the Caribbean. I was in the reserve, but I didn't make it further than that.
Right.
I played a lot of cricket back home, a whole lot of cricket with a lot of top guys too, likes of Ravman, Chadwick. I played with all those guys, so it was a great experience there. I learned a lot from them, so I'm just bringing what I learned from them here to my cricket in Canada and see how best I can keep performing, and whatever God leads it to, then I'll work with that.
Well, he's a star. He came third last year in the big $100,000 tournament here. He was in the top 10 this year. Great to finally meet you, and all the best in the finals coming up.
Thank you very much, man. And I really appreciate what you're doing. You're coming out here, you make videos, you interview players so people can know that good cricket is being played here in Edmonton. And I just keep doing what you're doing and you will get the support from everybody here. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, man. And of course, Warren Campbell will be playing this Sunday for Millwoods Punjab A versus the reigning champions. The challenge is in the Elite Division 50 over final at Victoria Park. That should be a ripper of a game. Let's talk some international cricket. Cricket Canada. Well, my mate Gurbaaz Bajwa was selected recently in the 15-man Cricket Canada team, and they're playing against Nepal and Oman out there in Toronto. As you can see there, a picture. I interviewed him earlier in this year. Let's now go to part 2 of my interview with Jimmy Sharma of the Patiala Shahi Cricket Association out there in Toronto. We talked about cricket in Brampton and also how he does work for Cricket Canada. Now, cricket in Ontario. Ontario recently won the national championship only a week or so ago. Massive numbers of people playing cricket in Ontario, correct? Tell me about that.
Yeah, like Ontario, like we have a lot of cricket. Like if you're a professional cricket, if I would say like there are multiple leagues over there, and easily per week a professional cricket can play 8 to 10 games.
Wow.
Easily.
Wow.
So the cricket in the region is growing, and in the country as well. But I feel Greater Toronto area in general have a lot of grounds. Brampton is, they call it the capital of cricket in Canada.
Wow.
And Mr. Patrick Brown, our mayor, has done a phenomenal job in helping to build those grounds. And Cricket Canada recently, they hosted, like Brampton hosted the national T20s men's and women's.
Yes.
And Ontario won the national T20 men's.
Yes.
And we have a good solid team because I feel like most of the cricket is happening there. So we have that slighter edge. But I've seen the Edmonton local boys also, the Alberta boys, they put up a lot of good show and a lot of good talent in Edmonton District Cricket League. And I wish them all the best.
Now, if you watch videos on Cricket Canada's socials, Facebook, etc., that's all your work, correct?
Yeah, so I have a company, the Six Creations Digital and IT Solutions. Thanks to the current board, and they have been using our services since 2022, and I think that was one thing that was missing in Canadian cricket. Like there was a lot of cricket happening since 70s and 80s. I know the cricket has grown a lot, but I feel promoting with the current trend, like everything is digital now.
Yes.
I think we helped Cricket Canada to promote cricket online, like digitally a lot.
Yes.
So anything that is happening, like graphics, like match days, toss updates, videos and stuff, content, interviews, any update related to cricket in the country, we are always there to promote it in a proper way, in a professional manner. I've seen a lot of people are following those footsteps, which is a very good thing. But I feel whatever you're doing on the field, the management, whatever they are doing, we need a proper presentation. And see, like all the big sponsors that we have now with Cricket Canada, that is part of, because we don't have a bigger physical audience, but we have a very big digital audience. So I think us coming with Cricket Canada, that helped a lot. And even for myself, I have my own club. Our own branding has been very good, and Cricket Canada branding has also been very good. If you see the page now, like it will feel like you have a page that is a full test playing nation. So as I said, like everybody has been cooperative. Most importantly, the team has been doing very good. One-off series here and there, like it happens. Even India lost to Sri Lanka. So I trust the boys, I trust the board, I trust the players, and cricket all the way.
It really is a great follow, Cricket Canada, on your socials. Great to meet you. Good luck for the rest of the tournament, and I hope you really enjoy your time in Edmonton.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Thanks, everyone.
I enjoyed interviewing and chatting with Jimmy Sharma. Let's now go to part of my 15-minute interview with a very interesting man that rolled up here last year. He has taken on the women's team coaching and also the Alberta Women's team. He plays for the Panthers in the Elite Division. He also played in some lower divisions for Tamarack Tigers. Harpal Oshan Singh, and we talk about the Alberta Women's team recently out there in Toronto, their great success. Welcome to Edmonton Cricket TV here on a beautiful Sunday at Victoria Park with Harpal Oshan Singh, who is now playing in the Elite Division for the Edmonton Panthers. He's a star. You can see him in one of my live broadcasts early in the year batting. He played very well. Now, this is fantastic. This year, he is now the coach of the Edmonton Women's team, and that's new this year. And recently came back as he coached the Women's Alberta team in the National Championships in Toronto, and Alberta came second. Tell me some of the highlights of coaching the women out there in Toronto recently.
Yeah, first of all, I thanks to Rohit ji and President Gurbaaz ji. They trust on me, and they gave me chance to become a coach of women national team, and I do my best. They gave me a good cricket team. My teams, Amar and Karima and more girls who are playing very good game, and they show our talent and everything. They are very committed and dedicated girls here in all over the Alberta. And Calgary women are also very good cricketers, and we done our best because there are too much competition in Toronto. Both the teams are very strong, but we fought well, and we come on a second stage, but we deserve first. Yeah.
Well, Toronto had two teams, so a lot more people playing out there, a lot more women. But you beat BC. Now, I'm sure there'd be more women playing in BC, so the fact that you finished second above BC, you must be proud of that. And also, Harpal Dillon was the MVP, and she's from here. Tell me about Harpal Dillon.
Yeah, Harpal Dillon, she's a class, outstanding batsman, and she's a very dedicated and committed batsman. I'm proud of my girls. She gave her best without Harpal and Karima and other few girls who are here who give our best. Without girls, I can't do anything. I just guide to them, and I just give the right time to right decision, how to take a right decision and how to change the field, and I expect. And in a batting, I switch the batting according to the situation, and we make a very good plans. And but the Toronto teams are little more better experienced girls. So because this time we just have a maximum 3 or 4 girls who can play who can a good player and who are doing best. But if all girls are playing more better, next year I will make a better and better and better. Next year I will give my promise. If then I will give we come on a first position. It's my words. My words never if I deliver any word, if I word something, then I delivered.
Well, there you go. You heard it. He wants the women in Alberta to win it next year. That is fantastic. So any women that want to play cricket and you do the indoor coaching. Well, hope you enjoyed episode 11, season 2 of Edmonton Cricket TV. And of course, more finals are being played this weekend. A couple at Millwoods on Saturday, and then the Premier Division 40 over final between Millwoods Punjab B and Edmonton Lions A at Victoria Park, and then the big one on Sunday at Victoria Park, the Elite 50 over division final between Millwoods Punjab A and the reigning Premiers Challengers. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be out filming and interviewing, so maybe I see some of yous there. Hope you can like, comment, subscribe, tell your mates, share. to your Facebook groups about our show. It all helps. Hope you have a great week wherever you are in the world following cricket.